guys, welcome back to my channel. So how are you guys doing today? As you guys can see from the title, we have another story time. But y'all, please be sure to do two things for me. Please, if you don't do nothing today, just do these two things for your girl. Number one, give this video a thumbs up, y'all. I don't know what it is, but the tube, I'm gonna just say the tube, because I feel like they do be listening. The tube be trying to shadow ban me, y'all. Like, the tube be trying to shadow ban me. And the tube be also trying to take my coins, honey. So, y'all definitely give me a thumbs up. Because, like I say all the time, when you guys give me a thumbs up, it helps push my video out there more. And also, if you have been watching me for a while and you've been contemplating on whether you should subscribe or not, just go ahead and subscribe. Like, there's a reason you keep coming back, okay? There's a reason you keep coming back. So, you might as well subscribe to the channel. Also, y'all, I just posted my South African vlog on my second channel. So if you guys want to watch that vlog, y'all definitely, I'm going to leave the vlog in the description box and in the comment section down below. And when I tell y'all, for the people who've already watched the vlog, let them know. That vlog is chef's kisses. So you guys tell me that y'all don't like watching vlogs or whatnot, but if y'all watch that vlog, y'all are going to be entertained from the very beginning to the middle to the end. Like, that vlog is chef's kisses. It's funny. I watched it and I literally was like, oh my god, I know you guys are going to love it. And I really do need support on my new channel, because you guys know I am starting to get into vlogs more. So if you guys definitely could please support your girl, and after you watch this story time, please go watch that vlog. And also, y'all, let me know how I did with the editing, because I'm trying to get better at editing. So let's get into why we're here. And for the new people, what's up? Sit back, relax, eat your popcorn, and subscribe at the end. So this story time, y'all, and this story time happened when I was in college, and it literally, like, it just popped up in my head randomly one day. No, that's not even what happened. What happened was, I was driving past a Pluckers, and this story time popped up in my head, and I was just like, oh my god, like, I have to tell them about this story time. So we're going to name the lady, we're going to name her, we're gonna name this girl, we're gonna name her Mayo, because she was a whitey. She was a whitey. We're gonna name her Mayo. Let's get into the events that occurred at this location. Boom, let's set the scenery for y'all. We're gonna name, we have to give this girl a name. We're gonna name her Asia. And it's not Asia, y'all. It's not my Asia. It's not the Asia y'all watch. So don't be going to message Asia talking about some, Irene was talking about you. No, it's not the Asia that y'all be watching. I'm just gonna name her Asia. So it was Asia's birthday. I think Asia was turning 20. Yeah, Asia was turning 20. It was her birthday. And at this time, we're in college. Like, we're in college, and we were cool with Asia, and it was a group of us. So we're asking her, like, girl, like, what do you want to do for your birthday? Like, where do you want to go? What do you want to do? Now, Asia says that she wants to go to Pluckers. She's like, I want to go to Pluckers. I really like Pluckers. And she's like, and afterwards, I want to go to a African lounge, because Asia was African too. She's like, I want to go to an African lounge. So we're like, okay. Then she also said, I want to do that on a weekday. And I'm looking like, who goes to an African lounge on a weekday? If y'all are from Houston, or if y'all heard about Houston, then y'all know for a given fact that it don't matter what days you go out to the club. You can go to the club Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Baby, you can go to the club any day of the week. The clubs are going to be popping, but those are for the African American clubs. The African clubs, the African spots, they don't really be popping on the weekdays. I'm not going to hold y'all. The African spots mainly be popping on Friday, Saturday, and even Sunday is a stretch. I'm not going to hold you. So when she said she wanted to go to an African lounge, I was, but you know, I'm a firm believer in letting people do what they want to do for their birthdays, you know. And I was down, like, and all my friends, we were all down. We're like, all right, cool, like, we're gonna go to Pluckers. My jaw, I ain't never been to Pluckers. Hold on, y'all, my throat is killing me. But, you know, I'm like, shoot, let's go. So we end up pulling up to Pluckers, and y'all, surprisingly, this place was packed that day. Like, it was packed out. Like, everybody and their mama was there that day. And it was like on a Monday or a Tuesday. It was like one of them. I remember it being like the very beginning of the week. So it was either like on a Monday or a Tuesday. And Asia wanted to celebrate her birthday on the actual day. So I can understand why she wanted to do all that, right? I think my other friends, I think they rode with me. I think, yeah, they had rode with me, but Asia had rode separately from us. She pulls in with this guy that she was talking to. I don't know whether they were dating. I don't really know. Because like I said, y'all, even though I was cool with Asia, I wasn't friends with her. It was one of my other friends was like cool with her at the time. So, you know, you get what I mean? Like me and her, we weren't like close or nothing like that. But, you know, we were acquaintances, and all of our group used to hang out. Like, her and her friend used to hang out with our group. So, like, you know, yeah. So she comes in with this guy. I don't know whether it's a boy that she's been dating or not, but she comes in with this guy that she's talking to. And I remember her having balloons. She had big balloons at the table. And I think the balloon said her birthday. Yeah, it said 20. Yeah, keep that in mind. The balloon said her birthday, and then she had like big decorations. So she ends up tying the balloons to the back of the chair. We end up sitting inside of Pluckers. Pluckers was packed this day, y'all. Like, it was mad packed. And another thing that you guys need to keep in mind, the area that we went to for Pluckers is a predominantly white area. So it was nothing but white people there. Like, I just remember it that day, like, being a whole bunch of white people. There was a couple of black people here and there, because at the end of the day, the city of Houston is very diverse, so there's always going to be a mixture of people, but it was mainly predominantly white people, and the co-workers and the managers were white, so keep that in mind. So we sit down, we end up getting a server. That's when Mayo comes into the picture. So Mayo came in, y'all. Off rip, Mayo had an attitude. I don't know whether it's because the party was big and she didn't want to deal with us, because it was like about give or take a good 6 or 7 of us. It was like either 7 or 8 of us. It was that much people there. And I don't know whether she just did not want to deal with our group because we were big. I don't know whether she was doing it because we were black. I don't know what it was, but she was not happy. You could just see it on her face. She was not happy to serve us. So she ends up coming to the table. She ends up introducing herself. Hey, my name is Mayo. Nice to meet. I don't even know if she said nice to meet y'all. I just remember her saying her name, and I remember her asking us, "Are y'all ready to order?" And it was crazy because it's like, oh no, that's not even the story. No, that's not even what happened, y'all. That's not what happened. When we got to the restaurant, they sat us at a table. When I tell y'all, it took them a good, I'm gonna say give or take a good 20 minutes. I kid you guys not, for them to bring a server to our table. I literally remember us saying, like, where's the server? Like, we kept asking over and over again, like, where's our server? I was seeing all these other servers accompany the people. They were literally accompanying them, making sure they were fine, bringing people food out. There were people that got there after us that they were serving, but when it came to us, like, they literally was walking to and fro past our table and not serving us. Like, they were not serving us, and it was just like, what's going on? Like, what's really going on? Somebody inside the group went to one of the managers and was like, hey, like, where's our server? Like, we've been sitting here and we've been waiting for our server. Like, where is he? So he ends up being like, I'm so sorry, your server was such and such. I don't remember what he told the person, because this story was a while ago, y'all. So I'm still like getting back memory as I'm telling y'all the story. But I don't remember what he told the person that went to go talk to him. But basically, that's when Mayo pulled up to the table. So at this point in time, when Mayo pulled up, she had an attitude. So she's like, are y'all ready to order? And I think everybody at the table was ready to order except for me and this other person that had just came to the table. And it's not that I wasn't ready to order. I have never been to Pluckers, so I had a couple of questions for her about the food on the menu. Like, I kind of had my eye on what I wanted, but I wanted her to answer a couple of the questions before I ordered that said meal, if you get what I mean. And then the other person that had just came in, they literally just came in, so of course they're not ready to order. So she starts at our area first, and she starts with the boy who just came in. So he's like, nah, I'm not ready yet. You can see like a frustration in her face. Like, she was like, and like, I guess she was like mad because in her head she's thinking, y'all been asking for a server and I get here and you're not ready to order. But it's like, babe, if you were smart, you would know that this person just came in. Like, when she was coming to our table, he was walking in and sitting down. So it's like, obviously he's not ready to order. Like, he just got here. So the birthday girl says he's ready to order, which is the guy that she's talking to at the time. So he ends up ordering, mind you, she didn't even tell the girl happy birthday. It's clear as day that it's this girl's birthday. Remember I just told y'all she had the big balloons, like the 20. She had the big balloons sitting above her. She did not even tell the girl happy birthday, nothing. Like she acted as if the girl didn't exist. So she goes and she takes the boy's order. The boy, he's not 20, he's over 21. I don't know how old the boy is, but I know he's over 21 because he ended up ordering a drink and she asked for his ID and he pulled it out and gave it to her. So he gave her that drink. So at this point, I'm guessing Asia wanted to drink. I'm guessing she wanted to drink. But I'm guessing when Mayo asked the boy for his ID, I'm guessing Asia kind of peeped that she wasn't going to be able to drink. But Asia still went to try to see if she could get a drink. So she takes the boy's order and then she goes to Asia. Still haven't told the girl happy birthday. She has not told the girl happy birthday. She acted like the birthday don't exist. So she's like, and what do you want to order? Just like that with an attitude. She's like, and what do you want to order? And so Asia gets to telling her what she wants to order. And then Asia tries to throw in if she could get a drink. And you know, Asia's being funny. She's like, can I get a drink? And the girl, that's when she wants to acknowledge her birthday. She's like, no, you're 20. And she pointed at the balloons with an attitude. She's like, you're 20. Like, no, you cannot drink. And so Asia's like, okay. Like, you know, Asia, mind you, Asia, you know, some servers, they will play with you. Like, I already know how it's about to go. People in the comments gonna say, y'all wrong. Y'all wrong. Y'all wrong. Because whenever people hear other people's story times, people want to become, like they ain't never committed a sin in their life. I know for a given fact that Asia was wrong, as I tell this story time, but this lady had an attitude from the beginning, y'all. A regular server would play and be like, girl, you know you 20, like as a joke. This girl got mad. Like she actually got mad that Asia mentioned if she could get a drink. Mind you, Asia was not catching the attitude or nothing. Like she said it in a funny way. Like she was like, can I get a drink? It's my birthday. Like, could you let me? And the girl was like, no, you're 20. And she pointed at her balloons and like had an attitude. And we all looked like, oh my God, like this girl really has an attitude issue. So Asia was like, okay, that's fine. So she ordered her food. So she ends up taking the whole table's order. She ends up coming up to me and I started asking her questions about the menu. She has an attitude with me. She's like, I asked her, I think I asked her, do you like this? Do you get this one? Or no, how do people feel about one or the others? She's like, I don't know, I've never eaten it. Like just like that, y'all. Just like that. And I don't want to hear nobody talk about, oh, well, you can't get mad if she didn't eat it. Bro, there's been times where I have asked servers, you know, do you like the fish or do you like the steak? And they would tell me, oh, babe, I've never eaten the fish or the steak, but a lot of people get the steak and they say they like it. Just like that. She did not care to answer none of my questions. She was like, I've never had it before. So I was like, okay, come back to me. Because it's like, you're not being helpful and I don't know what to get. So just come back to me. So she was like, okay. So she left. After that, y'all, she did not come and check on us. Some people ordered appetizers. I think the people from the kitchen came out to our table and served us. She didn't serve us personally. So the people from the kitchen came out to the table. They served the people who ordered the appetizers. But she is the one who served the boy who ordered the drink. Once she puts the drink on the table, she says, she turns to Asia and says, and you can't drink this because you're not 21. Bitch, you doing too much. You doing too much. You're doing too damn much. Like, this is not your daddy's company. You're doing too much. Leave the girl alone. Like, leave her alone. The girl already asked you if she could drink, if she could order a drink. You said no. Leave it alone. Dead it. If the girl wants to take a sip of her boy's drink, let her. Instead, she acted like Asia was a toddler. This girl is literally 20, number one. Like, and I know some people about to be like, oh, the rules are the rules. Yes, I understand, y'all. The rules are indeed the rules. But you're doing too much. You're doing too much, and it's this girl's actual birthday. And you're being like the cloud. You're putting a cloud in front of the sun. You know what I mean? Like, you're being a Debbie Downer. Like, you're being weird. Stop. So At this point, after she says that, she rolls her eyes and she walks off. So like, we're talking and we're like, oh my God, like this lady's mad weird. And so we're talking about the situation, and Asia's like, the fuck? Like, and mind you, Asia got mad because Asia's like, I wasn't even gonna drink, but now I'm really finna drink because this girl is really playing on my top. Like, what? Like, bitch, don't tell me I can't drink. Like, Asia was getting mad. Like, who are you talking to? Like, who are you talking to like that? And so we're all talking about her, and we're like, bro, she's been having an attitude since the beginning, since such and such time. Like, she had an attitude since we sat at the table. This is that. Like, we're just complaining about her. Like, we're complaining. As we're complaining about her, our food is coming out. Mind you, I haven't ordered yet, so I'm like ready to order at this time. I'm like, yeah, I'm ready to order my food, you know, like our food is coming out. So I go, like, mind you, she's avoiding our table at all costs. But all of a sudden, when that boy gets his alcoholic beverage, the guy that Asia was talking to, she's literally like walking to and fro our table and like staring at us, like making eyes, trying to make sure that Asia's not drinking that drink. So like at this point, y'all, like we're making jokes and we're like, bro, I told Asia, I said, it don't make it no better that your ass went to go get them big ass balloons and put it above you. And so we're all laughing, like, even though the lady is being rude, we're trying to make light of the situation because it's still Asia's birthday and we don't want it to be like you know what I mean? Like, we don't want it to be weird because somebody is deciding that they want it to be weird, if you get what I mean. So we're talking, and at this point in time, I'm ready to order because I'm starting to see people's food come out. So I'm like, yeah, I'm ready to order. Then on top of that, I think I remember I tasted somebody's plate. I don't remember whose plate it was, but I tasted one of my friend's plate and I loved her wings. Pluckers, I don't know if it's all the locations, but Pluckers is good. Like, those are one of the best wings I've ever eaten. If you guys like Pluckers, y'all let me know down below because I never went to Pluckers after this situation. But I tasted one of her wings and I was like, oh, I want that. So I'm calling the lady back. Now, maybe it's my fault. I did not know that Asia was taking a sip of the drink when I called the lady. I didn't know. And the lady didn't know that Asia was taking a sip either because the lady was on the other side of the store. But I end up raising my hand to call her, and so she starts walking towards the table so she can take my order. And she sees Asia taking a sip of the boy's drink. Y'all would have thought that she seen Asia stabbing somebody with the utensils that they gave us to eat the food with. Y'all would have thought that she saw Asia standing on top of the table naked. So Asia has the drink in her hand and she's like trying to be sneaky and she's just sipping the drink. As the lady is coming, we're like, Asia, because people start, I'm not saying nothing because I didn't look at her. Mind y'all, Asia's on the other side of the table, y'all. I'm on the opposite end, so I didn't know that Asia was doing that. You know, had I known, I would have never called the lady. But next to her, they're telling her, like, the lady's coming, but I don't think Asia's really, like, peeping scenery because y'all know, like, this, you know, the restaurant is loud, so Asia's not paying no mind. So Asia's just, like, you know, sipping the drink. So the lady comes to the side near Asia. Sees that she's sipping the drink. Y'all know what she does? She's like, mind you, this is the cup. Asia has the cup in her hand and Asia looks like she just got caught. Asia's like looking up at her and the lady's like, what's that? Is that the alcohol that he ordered? Yeah. Did I not tell you that you cannot drink because you're not 21? And this lady goes, you're done. Who done? Who done? Who is done? I'm not done. We not done. Baby, I'm not done. What are you talking about? Who done? We ain't done. We just got here. We just getting it started. What are you talking about? This girl snatches, y'all. Like, I remember, like, when I say snatch, y'all, this girl snatches that drink out of that girl's hand. Says, you're done. You're done. At this point in time, y'all, the whole group is like, whoa. Like, everybody's like, oh, hell no. Like, because the thing is, let me re-emphasize, yes, Asia did something she had no business doing. But this lady had an issue with us from the time that we sat at that table. She did not like us. She was being racist. And I don't care what nobody says. She was being racist because, might I add, y'all, when we were seeing her at different tables servicing other people and she was being so polite to the white people. Like, she literally was like, hi, and smiling and laughing with them. Because I remember there was a time that somebody in the group was like, look how she acting with them. And so at that point, we knew that she was doing that shit because she was racist. Like, we just knew off rip she was being a Karen. So the fact that she snatched that cup out of her hand, all of us was like, hell no, like, you really on one for real and you tripping and you tweaking out. And now we really about to get it started, because who cares at this point? So she snatches the drink off. She takes it straight to the bar. She says something to one of the bartenders. The bartender is looking at us, and the bartender throws the drink away. So the boy that is with Asia, he's like, I hope she finna take it off the tab, because the drink was still towards the top. Like, let's say if this was the drink was like right here. Like, so babe, you better take that off the tab, because what? So the boy, he ends up asking her, are you going to take that off the tab? And she's like, no, I'm not taking nothing off the tab. She's like, I told her not to drink, and she still went to go drink. She said that doesn't have nothing to do with you still ordering the drink. You still ordered the drink. So I'm like, wait. What y'all, as soon as I try to talk, because now I'm getting mad, y'all. I'm getting mad now, because I just feel like you just doing too much. Like, you doing way too much, and I'm not liking it. So she's like, what do you want to order? She literally cuts me off, because I'm like, wait. She's like, what do you want to order? Like, on some like, F what you got to say. Well, what do you want to order? Do you want to order? If you don't want to order, stop talking to me. Like, that's the vibe it gave. So I said, I don't want to order nothing. She said, okay. And she walked off. She walked off, y'all. So at this point, we're like, bro, what is wrong with this lady? Like, this cannot be because Asia decided to take a sip of a drink. There is more to this story. This lady has a personal vendetta and a personal issue with us. At this point, one of the friends in the group is like, I'm going to call the manager. Like, I'm going to call the GM, because she's doing a lot. Like, she's on one. So we end up calling the manager. It's a white guy. We end up calling the manager, and you could just tell that she already kind of told him what happened, because when he looked at us, he kind of looked at us like this. He was like, that's the face he gave off. And so you can kind of already tell that she told him what happened. So he was like telling us, like, hold on, like, he will be with us, because when my friend called him, he was helping another table out. So he was talking to them. At this time, we're just discovering, like, hell, like, this bitch weird. Like, she ODing it, not because of a drink. Like, and we just trying to comfort Asia, because Asia's sad, y'all. Like, Asia's not talking, and Asia's also like apologizing to us, because she kind of feels like she ruined the mood by taking the drink. So Asia's like, I'm sorry, y'all. Like, I'm sorry. And I'm like, babe, you don't gotta say sorry, but I want Mayo to say sorry. I want a white tee to say sorry, not a blackie. I want a white tee to say sorry, because as far as I'm concerned, babe, nothing was wrong with what you did. And even if you did what you did and it was wrong, she should have addressed you more properly. She should have been like, I told you you cannot do ABCD. I'm like, you know, if you do it again, I'm gonna have to be forced to call the manager, or to kick y'all out, or, you know, something just more polite. But you could just tell that this was a microaggression. Like, you could just tell that she felt some type of way about us being there, and it had nothing to do with the fact that this girl took a sip of a fucking drink, bro. So the manager comes over. He tries, y'all know how white people, when they, like, you could tell they have an issue with you, but they try to act like they don't. He had that type of vibe to him. So he's like, hi, like, what's the problem? So one of my friends, she ends up telling the story, and she basically says that she doesn't even tell the story. My friend basically says that lady has been rude since we got here, and my friend is like, she doesn't know what's going on, but that lady has like a personal vendetta towards our table. And my friend basically ends up telling the manager that even before Mayo found out Asia was drinking the drink, she had an attitude. She was being very short with us. We were asking questions, she was not answering it. She was being rude. She wasn't coming to our table like that. And my friend also told the manager how she noticed that when the lady was with other people, she was being more nice to them, you know, being more like, you know, patient with the other customers compared to us. So mind you, while my friend is talking, he's literally looking like this. He's like, bitch, I'm looking at my friend like, I'm looking at my friend like, not listening. That boy ain't listening to shit. That nigga listening. Like, you just know when white people not listening to, like, actually listen, and they're listening to have a rebuttal. You just know. Like, they just make a certain face. It's a certain thing they do with their lips. I knew that man was not listening. He was like this, like, bitch, I thought he was swimming, and I thought he was going up and down in the white water. I'm like, this nigga listening. So after my friend gets done talking, he says, so what are you trying to say? Just like that, y'all. Like, not, oh, I'm sorry, or, you know, maybe if he had even said, as you do know, she's not 21. She's not supposed to be drinking, but I will address also the way the girl handled y'all. Nothing. He literally says, so what are you trying to say? Bitch, I feel like my friend has already told you everything that she needs to say. Like, what do you mean? What are you trying to say? Like, my friend has told you about the service. So my friend's like, what do you mean? What am I trying to say? So he's like, I understand that you're complaining about her. He said, but what are you trying to say? What are you trying to insinuate? And my friend never said the words racist. My friend never said that she's racist. But I feel like he knew that that's what my friend was hinting at, because of the fact that we said when she's servicing other people, she's nicer, and the other people were the white people. But when she's servicing us, she has an attitude. I feel like he knew that we were trying to say that she's racist, but he just wanted us to say it. And my friend didn't want to say it. So, bitch, I said it. So I said she's racist. I said it. Y'all know me. Mind you, when my friend was talking to him, she was talking to him in a very, like, nice manner, like, elegant. Like, she was dealing with him, like, very nice. Because, you know, you could just tell his demeanor. You could just tell he wasn't too fond of us. You could just tell. I didn't give a damn. I said it. I said she racist. Here he come. How is she racist and she got a black husband? Oh! I didn't know Mayo was black. Did you say she has a black husband, or did you say she is black? I'm confused. I hate, and when I tell y'all, I hate when people be like, I'm not racist, I got black friends. I'm not racist, I got a black husband. I'm not fat phobic, I have a fat mama. I'm not fat phobic, I have fat friends. Who gives a damn? How many times have you seen black men, or not even just black men in general on the internet talking about fat women, talking about how they hate fat women, and when you go look at Aunt Shirley, or when you go look at Big Mama, they mamas is big as hell. They aunts is big as hell. They aunts got the elbows. You know the elbows that the aunts that, you know, them big ass elbows that you see, that you know for a given fact that you finna get some good food. You finna get some good food tonight. But these boys be skinny as hell, and then would turn around and say they not fat phobic, or would turn around and talk shit about a fat person while they mamas is big as hell. And then when you bring up they mamas, they'll say, okay, and that's my mama. That's my mama. How many times have you seen that, number one? Number two, how many times have we talked about the fact that a lot of white women that date black men, they don't like black women? And I'm not saying, and if you are dating a black man and you are a white woman, I'm not talking about you if you know that that's not you. That's not always the case, okay? Some people just like what they like, you know what I mean? Some people can go their whole life dating their race and then run across somebody that they like later on, and that person just so happens to be black. Nothing's wrong with that. But there are a lot of white women, and not even just white, Hispanic women as well, that will date a black man and disrespect the woman that they came from. They would disrespect the black woman because they sometimes automatically feel like the black woman is upset with the fact that they're dating the black man, or they feel like the black woman is inferior to them, or they think they're better than them because of sometimes a lot of black men, which I don't blame them, because a lot of black men who date white women, they tear down their sisters in order to uplift the other. Like, they literally will talk mess about a black woman just to uplift a white woman. And sometimes it can get into their heads, and they can feel like they are better than that said black woman. Because I'm gonna be real with you, the way she was talking and handling us versus how she handled the guys was so different. I'm not saying she was nice. She wasn't nice to none of us. But the way she was talking to the black boys, like, it was a little bit more calmer. Like, have you ever met a server that wasn't nice but wasn't mean either? That's how she was with the black man. Like, when the black boys were asking her questions about the food, she was like, oh yeah, like, it's right here. Yeah, that is really good. But when I was asking her questions about the food, she was very short, very like, I don't know, like, you know what I mean? So don't come around here talking about her husband is black like I'm supposed to say, oh, okay. I don't care that her husband is black. She's not black. Therefore, she's being racist. Like, what? I'm like, after he said that, y'all, the whole table starts arguing with him. So we're like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? And he's like, I said what I said. She has a black husband. He was like, y'all not for to sit around here and call my coworker racist. My coworker is not racist. My employee is not racist. He was saying stuff like that. And so we're like, okay, well, that's the vibe we got. That's the vibe we got. You know what he said? He said, how about I call the police for illegal drinking? Like, he ate that. He ate that little one. He ate that little one. And tell me why he starts walking to go get his cell phone to call the police. So she comes back to the table. Mind y'all, at this time, I forgot to add this in the story time. Before the manager came to our table, she told us that we gotta go. So she gave us all our checks. She tried to give me my check. I said, I don't want that. I don't want that check. Mind y'all gotta remember, my food never came out. So why you giving me a check? I don't know. So she's like, well, your food is on the way out. I said, I don't care. I don't want it. Like, I don't want the food no more. Like, no, I'm not about to pay. I don't want that shit no more. Like, you done already pissed me off. Mind you, one of my friends, they had ordered a whole bunch of wings. So I was eating off of their plate because my food, you know, never came out. So I was already low-key full. Like, I did not care. So she was trying to, like, low-key give me the check. I'm like, I don't want it. And she's like, well, somebody needs to pay. Well, bitch, Mayo, go ahead and do the honors and pay, because I'm not eating that food. I don't want that food. My food hasn't even came out, and I'm telling you, I don't want it. If you're going to kick us out of the store, if you're going to kick us out of the restaurant because somebody decided to take a sip of an alcoholic drink at the age of 20, don't give me that check. I don't want it. So she ends up taking the check away. So everybody had already paid at this time. So when he runs to go call the police, he goes and he grabs the phone. And he comes back to our table like so freaking petty, y'all. And he's like, yeah, we need police officers right here, right now. There's young kids. One of the kids is under the age of 21, and she decided to drink an alcoholic drink after she's been told several times that she cannot drink a drink. He said after she was told not to drink the drink, she took a sip of the drink. And then when we took the drink away, the whole group has become rowdy. We need officers up here right now. These kids are getting out of hand. You're childish. You're childish. You're a child. And he was like, yeah, okay, thank you. And he hung up. And he was like, any more questions? He said it just like that, y'all. He was like, any more questions? And I'm like, let's go. And he's like, oh no, wait here for the police. Who the hell? Who the hell waited for the police? Who is waiting for policia? Nobody is waiting for the police in this group. He tried to tell us to wait. And he's like, yeah. He was like, wait for the police. Like, you could tell, like, he was getting a thrill out of, like, antagonizing us. He was like, wait for the police, right? He was like, y'all think y'all right, huh? Y'all think y'all right in this situation, huh? Wait for the police. Go ahead and wait for the police. Go ahead and wait for the police. Like, he just keeps repeating that over and over. So we're getting all of our stuff. We're like, let's get out of here because, y'all, we are in a white area, okay? We don't want it to get any worse than what it already is. Mind you, everybody's looking at us because, like, it's getting, yeah, people are starting to stare at us. So I'm like, bro, let's get out of here. So mind you, Asia wasn't even arguing or nothing. Like, she was telling the manager, like, I'm sorry, and he was like, no, wait for the police. Like, still being petty, bro. So we all getting our stuff to leave. Y'all know me. I'm always gonna say something before I leave. I have no idea, and I will be lying through my teeth right now if I tell y'all what I told that man. But I just know that I said something so rude to him, and I know I cursed his ass the hell out. And then we left the store. We hurried up. We drove off because the police station was like damn near right around that area. So we hurried up. We drove off, and we headed to the hookah, the hookah lounge or the African club. I don't remember what it was that we went to. And y'all, when I tell you we had a good night there, y'all, we had a good ass night. For some unknown reason, the place was not that empty. It was a couple of people in there, and we danced the whole night. The DJ, because it was a weekday, the DJ was not just playing African music. The DJ was playing black music. The DJ was playing Texas music. If you guys are from Texas and you know about jigging, the DJ was playing Beat King, Young Nation. Bitch, we was in this whole like, hey, work it lean. So the birthday girl ended up having a good night. Like, she ended up having a great night. She was like, oh my God, you guys really turned my night up, because we were dancing, recording. We ordered drinks at that place too, and we had her drinking. The boy that she was with, he ended up ordering bottles and we ended up taking shots and we were drinking. People at the African Lounge, they didn't care. Like, it was such a good night. And I never went to Pluckers again because that was my first time at Pluckers, and it was such a bad experience that every single time I used to see Pluckers after that, I just used to think about that time, and I just never went to Pluckers again. And I don't know, it's been years, y'all. It's been so many years since that happened. So I don't know, I might go to Pluckers. I might go to Pluckers because that happened like 7 or 8 years ago. I might go to Pluckers and I might try it out again. But yeah, y'all, that's the story time. I don't even know. I guess dealing with a Karen, I don't know. But yeah, y'all let me know how y'all feel. Y'all let me know who y'all think was wrong. I know for a given fact y'all gonna say we were wrong. Shit, we probably were. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about it in the comment section down below. And y'all also let me know if y'all dealt with something similar with that down below. I love you guys so much, and I will see y'all in the next one. Stay tuned. There are gonna be way more story times this month. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Also, check out the vlog. Check out the South African vlog. You guys will not be disappointed. If you are disappointed, y'all DM me and let me know y'all disappointed. I'm gonna send y'all $300. Nah, I'm just lying. I'm lying. Bitch, I might not even read it. No, I'm just kidding. But y'all let me know how y'all like the vlog, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all.